Don't hate me, I don't think I'm against the new Etsy Creativity Standards update. I've been selling on Etsy since 2016, and I'd say when I joined it was about creatives, designers, makers. And over the years it feels it's shifted and become more somewhere that people think is just a general marketplace rather than a creative marketplace. And I've noticed it as an Etsy customer. It's harder for me to sift through to find what I want, which is something with creative input. I'm not saying I'm expecting all the jewellery to be completely handcrafted, but to have some creative input from the seller on Etsy. So if I was buying a necklace that maybe they'd designed a charm and had that cast by a factory. Or, and I know this is maybe the thing some people are panicked about, if you are an illustrator, that you have drawn your illustration but you haven't got the capability to print onto tote bags, so you've got someone to print them for you. But that's the kind of creativity I want. You've done something creative in the process. And when I've done some competitor research, I have found people selling plain silk scrunchies that they've bought in from a manufacturer. And I think that just doesn't have the kind of creative input you expect on Etsy as a marketplace. So yeah, if you were an illustrator that wanted your print on a scrunchie, that I think is different to buying in a plain silk scrunchie and then adding a markup and selling it on. I'm not sure how Etsy is going to police this, but a few months ago I did notice when I was updating my listings there was the opportunity to say if you had made the product or been involved in the design of the product. The issue is obviously some people are always going to lie, but I would be interested if this does start to shift Etsy back towards that creative marketplace it used to be. So yeah, I think if this is implemented well, I am cautiously optimistic. I don't know if other people are on the same page.